Hi, Julie Mills here. This weekend I was reading a book by Jordan Belfort, The Way of the Wolf. Obviously, Jordan became famous from the film Wolf of Wall Street, where he showed his prowess at uh, motivating and training sales teams. So I read this book, and it's an excellent book if you've got a sales team or you're a salesperson. Some fantastic tips in there, makes common sense. Uh, and it's a great way of thinking about sales. Best sales book I've read in a long time, or probably the best ever, actually. Anyway, one of the things I took from Jordan's method, the straight line selling method, was there's some very strong analogies with Infusionsoft, in particular the campaign builder, and how we can set up campaigns to automate our marketing along the lines of Jordan's thinking. So I'd just like to explain my thinking on this in this short video. So in the book, Jordan talks about the lay down sales. So these are the easy ones. These are the low hanging fruit. These are the ones that fall in your lap. Prospect phones up, a quick chat, and they buy. That's the ideal sort of prospect that you want. Everyone wants more of those. But it's been proven before that at any one time, only 1 or 2% are in that sort of hot buying mode, or just 1 or 2%. So there's all the 98% of people that can get missed and overlooked and sort of drop between the cracks. And that's what this is all about. It's all about sort of filling those gaps so that the leads and the prospects don't fall through. So what Jordan, obviously this is a mapped out here in Infusionsoft, a sort of a laid down sale where it's nice and easy. The customer makes all the right behavior that we expect and want. So there's no negative behavior. They don't forget to do things. They don't return our calls, all those sort of things. So obviously in campaign builder and Infusionsoft, we often start by thinking, right, what's the ideal sales process? And we'll map that out in campaigns to do the job, which is great. And this is what I've example of it here. So it's a very linear campaign, very linear, very logical. I'll just take you through what I've mapped out here quickly. So this campaign goes way beyond a traditional sort of sale, where the sale will be won here. You see my campaign goes on. And I'll just walk you through that. So in campaign builder, you're looking to take people from the very start. Think about where are people starting. In this case, it's a new inquiry coming to our website. We're catching a web farm, and ultimately we're going to take them right through to a happy customer asking for referrals. So just run you through the thinking of this, sort of the ideal sales process here. So someone fills in the web form, they go into a short-term nurture sequence. So that could be any combination of emails, telephone calls, direct mail, text. Yeah, we can even feature in there Facebook advertising you wanted to support all that. But anyway, so this is where our sales activity is going on here. For however long it takes, it might be a quick sale or it might take months and months. It just depends on your particular business. But anyway, so they go for the nurturing. An ideal prospect is, of course, going to buy. They'll make the purchase and we'll know about it. Brilliant. Once they make the purchase, we've obviously got to then deliver the product or the service. It could be virtual, online, or it could be an offline product or service, whichever. Again, with Infusionsoft, we can automate these things. Okay. So then we deliver the product. We may wait for a period of time, say 6 months, for example, as an example. And then we'll send them an email asking them to fill in a survey and tell us how satisfied they are. So they're going to take some behaviour there and tell us how satisfied they are. Yep. And those ones that are highly delighted, then we'll drop into a sequence and ask for a testimonial, ask for referrals. So you see here, we've gone through the ideal sort of sales pitch where it's gone very quickly, very smoothly, all great. The problem is, we don't live in an ideal world. Customers don't always take the behavior we want. They may raise objections, whatever it may be. So we have to sort of think of it as sort of like another dimension. How do we accommodate those not so ideal behaviours so that we keep people on the path? And again, this is where Jordan's straight line selling method resonated with me in terms of campaign building. So I'll show you what it looks like when you apply that sort of thinking. So again, we still have the ideal customer path. But what we want to do is keep people on this path. Now, some people will not take the behaviour or take sort of a negative behaviour and deviate off of this path into the, this sort of channel here where they deviated off the ideal path. Our focus at that point becomes on getting them back into the fold, bringing them back into the fold, back on the ideal path. So just to show, and obviously here you see the sort of a loop has been created, and Jordan talks about looping in his methodology. So for instance, just to look here, so a new inquiry comes in, we drop into a short-term nurture sequence, our ideal customer buys, great. You know, but what about those ones that don't buy after those 10 emails or 10 calls or whatever it may be? Well, then they can drop into this sequence here, and now we can start to communicate them slightly differently. We know they've had all the offers, and we know they haven't purchased, so we can talk to them differently. Maybe tweak our offer, maybe offer something else, or whatever it may be. But that, you know, that comes in your particular marketing. The goal is to get them back into the ideal channel here. So that will be a portion of them. Other people, it just won't be the right product, the service, or the fit for you, and they'll drop into sort of this group here where they've deviated completely off the path. They're not an ideal customer for us. You know, in Jordan's book, it makes me laugh where he talks about you don't want to be going off to Pluto or Uranus. Just put the planets there. So, you know, we want to keep people out of here as much as possible and back in our ideal path. But having said that, you know, people that do go into here, they're not going to buy our product. Okay, we know that. These names still have value. Because we can see them here, we can now act upon that. So there might be an ideal fit for another of our products, or another company, or a partner, or even a competitor you can sell the leads to. There's so many ways you can use that data. It's still got some value to somebody. At least here we've identified that. Going back to our ideal path again. So the people that purchase, we deliver the product. 6 months, we ask them, we send them an email, invite them to complete our survey. So the ones that take correct behaviour will fill in the survey. But ones that don't, after predetermined time, are going to get a reminder. Again, you see we're creating looping here again. Some will respond to that email, and some will not. The ones that don't will get a further email after a certain period of time. Some will respond, and some will not, and so forth. When we get to the end here, by this point here, we've had 4 emails asking them to complete our survey. And we will still have people that have not taken our ideal action. So we can plan in some other marketing. So for instance, it might be an ideal opportunity for the customer service team to give them a call. We can create tasks here to give that customer a call and ask them personally how satisfied they are with our product. And the salesperson would fill in an internal form, which again brings them back into the fold. So again, a great opportunity to build rapport, which is one of the key fundamentals of Jordan's book. So after they've either filled in the form online or we've talked to them, we're going to know the highly satisfied ones. The ones that are so-so, you know, they're okay with the product. They're in this group here. We may ask them for testimonials, we may not, it depends. We'll also identify those ones that are completely disappointed, the ones that are really cheesed off. Now, we can set a task again here for the call centre to give them a call. Can we fix that problem or that issue that they had before they go into social media and leave a negative review? You know, can we fix it? And also, you'll tend to find that the people that you can win round here, where you can show the best customer service, you fix their problems, you actually sort things out, they can often become your best fans, your raving fans. So again, during that call, the customer service people can identify them, and maybe they move to highly engaged now. They're back on our track. We've rescued them from going into the unhappy customers group that have gone way off into Pluto and Uranus, according to Jordan. So you can see by the time we come to the end of this campaign, not only have we got a list of highly satisfied customers, but we've got these other groups as well, the average customers. So these can all be treated and messaged with different messages relevant to where they are in our process, in our business. And obviously you've got the unhappy customers, don't know what you do with them, and also you've got a list of people that have inquired but not made a purchase. Obviously, as Beth said before, they could be dropped into a campaign selling another product, or the data could be sold or shared with a partner, or whatever you want to do. There's just so many options. So I hope you see how, when you think about your campaigns, looking to loop people around, bring them back into the fold, not leave people behind that don't take your ideal action, you can get so much more out of your campaigns, so much more efficiency, and ultimately more sales, more profits. So I hope you've enjoyed this short video, which was inspired by reading Jordan Belfort's brilliant book, Way the Wolf over the weekend. And if you've got any questions regarding campaign building, Infusionsoft, happy to have a chat. Give me a call or look me up. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.